Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to Starcraft 2 Wings of Liberty. Let's go to the laboratory.
Commander, the alien artifact is all secure in the lab, sir. You know, seeing it got me to thinking about my special projects.
Whoa, slow down, Stedman. What do you mean, projects? You doing some kind of research down here?
Yeah, well, you know, not yet, sir. I still need some additional specimens to get things going. Once I get those, we can make some big improvements to our weapon systems and tactics.
Well, I'm all for that. What do you need?
All kinds of things. I've entered the details into our database. If you run into something on a mission that we need, you'll be notified automatically.
Just try not to blow up the ship, okay, Stedman?
Stedman, don't blow up the ship. You get Zerg and Protoss research points by completing bonus objectives and missions. Check the research console in the laboratory to choose how you'd like to apply your research points. Stedman log, entry 2139. The recovered Zerg sample is still growing. I've introduced a protein solution. Might have been a mistake. At the cellular level, the sample shows strains of every known Zerg creature, and many other strains that I don't recognize. It'll take a while to map it all, but I've already begun interesting data from an Ultralist cell, and I found a spore crawler cell that yielded data on its instinctive threat recognition routines. Okay, here's the Protoss research. As I said, every 5, so I was right about that. And current research level on Zerg is 8. So, every 5 over here as well. Alright, choose an item research. So we hit the milestone for 5. We can either get Shrike turrets. Shrike turrets give all bunkers an automated turret. If I remember right, they hit like a Marine, I think. But what's interesting is it's automated. You can have the Marines in there plus that. Adds extra firepower to manned bunkers, and also allows unmanned bunkers to have some defense right off the bat. Really cool. Or we could get fortified bunker. Bunkers get 150 extra life. So instead of 300 life, which is, if I remember right, their base, it's 450. Or if it's 400, it's 550. Sorry, it's blanking out right now. Either way, bunkers get 150 more life. So you either take more punishment or have that automated turret to do a little extra damage for you. Both are good. I like both. I think I usually go fortified bunker for the extra health. I think I'm going to try the Shrike turret. Warning! Researching the Shrike turret will prevent you from researching the fortified bunker. Once made, the choice will be irreversible. So which one do you want? That's the question. It's a shame you can't go back and forth, like try them both and just get a feeling for both of them, which one you like more. But whatever you research, that's it. So I'm going with the turret. If the more health sounds useful to you, go for it. Either way, it's a boost. It's helpful.
Hope that thing was worth all the effort.
It really is fascinating, Commander. Preliminary analysis suggests that its energy signature radiates at 10 times the magnitude of any previously recorded alien antiquities.
Yeah, well, don't start picking at it, Stedman. With our luck, you'd probably just open up a black hole and swallow the ship.
Goodness, well, I hadn't factored the odds of that potentiality.
Stedman, don't break the ship. That's all we can do here in the lab for now. There will be some other things here, like more researches and something else. Armory.
Never thought we'd be back on Meinhof again. Oh, we broke our backs trying to make a life on that rock. Kelmorians squeezing us dry. Day we rose up, we just couldn't take it anymore, you know?
I feel ya. Man's got a duty to stand up and be counted sometimes.
Oh, hell, we were stupid. Having right on your side ain't no match for Goss guns and combat walkers. A lot of folks died for nothing. If you hadn't shown up when you did...
Hey, your people bought their own freedom. Paid for it in blood. Me and Matt, we were just glad to help.
So some interesting information there. Hellion vehicle upgrades. If you really did like the Hellion. Twin-linked flamethrower. Doubles the width of the Hellion's flame attack. Remember, it hits like a line. Well, if you upgrade it, it hits in a slightly bigger line. More width. So you could potentially hit more enemies than before. You really like it? Not a bad upgrade. The thermite filaments help what the Hellions do the best, even better. An additional plus 10 damage to light armor. Now, if the enemy isn't light, well, that extra damage doesn't do anything. But against the units that it does really well against, like those infested units or light armored zerglings, light armored zerglings, an extra plus 10 damage goes a very long way. Have them hit what they're good against, and you'll see a huge damage output. Juggernaut plating is tempting. Stabilizers and med packs if I'm going to use more medics. Bunker. I'll keep my credits for now, unless...
Lots of folks ready to fight. For the right price.
Lots of folks ready to fight for the right price. No new mercenaries. I think I'll stay pat for now.
Well, Ariel, found a world for your people yet?
Yes, an unclaimed planet called Haven. It's near the edge of Protoss space, but it seems safe enough.
It'll have to do. Your people need to lay low for a while.
Aren't either of you worried the colonists might be infested?
How could you even suggest that? They're perfectly healthy.
I hope so, Ariel. The Protoss don't mess around when it comes to infestation. Just in case, maybe you should start looking into some kind of cure for the Zerg virus.
Conventional wisdom says a cure is impossible. The virus mutates too fast. But I'll look into it.
Just do what you can. That's all anyone's asking.
Kerrigan's learning some new tricks. The infestation on Meinhof seemed particularly virulent.
It's about the worst thing I can imagine. Losing who you are like that, all the while being slowly twisted into a damn monster.
If any of Dr. Hansen's people on Haven are infested...
I know. It's just a matter of time before the Protoss come looking for him. Still, I have a history with the Protoss. If it comes to that, maybe I can talk them down.
I'm working on a cure for the Zerg virus. I just hope my people won't need it.
Alright, no new missions from the doc right now. She says she's working on a cure. Also talked about a Protoss planet. Maybe we'll see something about that later. For now...
The Mobius boys think there's another artifact in a world called Monolith. Supposedly there's Protoss guarding it. A group of fanatics call themselves the Tal'Darim. Now don't get all sentimental thinking these Tal'Darim are your old Protoss buddies, because they ain't.
We're going to do the Monolith mission with the Marauder. Where we get the Marauder. Heavy Assault Infantry. And Protoss Research. 110,000 credits.
There it is, Jimmy. Just like Mobius said. Easy money.
Doesn't look easy.
I don't know. There's a lot of Protoss down there. We're gonna have to... What the?
Warning. Multiple Zerg biosignatures detected.
That's not great.
Ah, hell.
Them critters were just hiding underground, waiting?
No idea, but you can bet they're headed straight for our shrine.
Well, that sure complicates things. We can't fight two armies at once, partner.
With any luck, we won't have to. We only need to hold the area at the top of the shrine long enough to extract the artifact. So we'll land here and cut our way through the Protoss lines while they're busy with the Zerg. It's only a matter of time before the Zerg overwhelm the Protoss. We'd best grab the artifact and be long gone by then.
Smash and grab. This is basically going to be a race. You know, do it fast. Something I'm not good at. If you haven't already picked up on that. Speed is not my strong suit when it comes to RTSs.
In the rear.
Get to the artifact.
Aye, aye, sir.
Also, these Protoss relics will give us research points. We want to try to get them. That one's going to be a fun challenge.
The Zerg severely outnumber the Protoss forces. It is likely the Protoss will fall shortly.
Well, here's the plan. Then we've got to get that artifact before the Zerg overrun the whole place.
That is the plan. But you can see one is over there. We'll have to fight our way through the Zerg base to do that.
Please state the nature of your
Alright, we're going to be fighting Protoss. Protoss is the other race. So, Terran, Zerg, and Protoss. Collecting Protoss relics will grant you Protoss research points, which can be used to unlock upgrades later, like we've seen. I'll be on this side of the laboratory. The thing about Protoss units is they typically hit hard.
Protoss stalkers are gathering at our perimeter.
Yeah, that's not great.
Incoming
They typically hit harder.
I got something new for you, cowboy. Marauders, the latest word in big bada-boom hardware.
I ain't sure this is the best time to be experimenting, Swan.
Best time there is. Let the Marauders loose against those stalkers and you'll see.
Go on.
Marauders, 100 health.
Waiting on you. Time.
They do 10 damage, 20 versus armored. Guess what? Stalkers are armored. So the way this typically works is Protoss units are they're more expensive, but they take more punishment and do quite a bit of damage. Marauders fire powerful anti-armor grenades, can only attack ground units, and you can train them at the barracks. Protoss units also have a shield. You have to go through the shield, then their HP. For example, this pylon, which powers buildings for the Protoss, has 200 shield and then 200 health. So basically, has 400 is 400.
Where does it hurt?
For like HP, you have to tear through. It's shields, then it's life. Destroying a pylon will disable nearby Protoss structures, like the Protoss defensive photon cannons. These things. These are photon cannons. They shoot for 20 at units. However, they have to be powered. If you destroy a pylon, well, they can't hit you, can they?
Huh? Go ahead.
Definitely something to keep in mind.
In the rear with the gear. It's your dime. Bad news? Ah! You scared me!
Additional
Okay.
supply depots required.
This might be enough.
Can't wait.
Does it have 2 minutes? Attack! These zealots hit for 8, but they attack twice. Because they dual wield. I'm gonna break these just in case. You can see the Zerg Protoss up here. They're gonna keep attacking. We gotta beat the Zerg.
Hey, you ain't gonna leave your base completely undefended, are you, Jimmy?
Big job, huh?
No, I'm not. That's a good call, Tychus. That's a good call.
Not enough minerals.
Will do.
Not enough minerals.
Never enough minerals. would like more of the Marauders. These are sentries. Sentries hit for 6 and they don't have a ton of life. Their gimmick is they put up a shield that reduces range damage for everything in that shield. You can probably see how that could be a problem. Marauders also take up 2 supply and 2 spaces in a bunker.
Warning. Incoming Zerg attack wave detected.
Oh, that's not great, is it? Thankfully we have the turrets,
Not enough minerals.
so they can defend themselves. Range 6 damage. At least do a little bit of defense. Good news.
Armed and ready. Roger that.
We have the range for this, we sure do. Oh, they also do that. They could put up these stasis fields to where you can't move forward until they run out. We're going to take advantage of the Marauder's 6 range to stay out of the photon cannon's range because they put the pylons too far up. Oh no! Accidentally attacked my own unit.
Sure thing.
That could happen when you click on it like that. Don't do that, obviously.
Just say got a hole. What's going on? Uh-huh. Bad news?
Let's build more barracks.
Yeah.
We can also get the factory up and running. And we can make Hellions to go help.
Not
To
enough
dash over
minerals.
here, basically.
Been waiting on you.
So far, so good.
Affirmative.
On higher difficulty levels, they'll break through faster. So,
Why not?
to be aware. Now here, when you can't get to the pylon easily, and there's only one, you will want to hit the photon cannon. Because photon cannon takes less damage. Or doesn't have as much health. Sorry. Not speaking very well, am I? My apologies. That's 2.
SCV ready. I'm on it.
And 2 fire bats. Have kind of a mix of units here.
This better be good.
Wait for this to finish building. Now, you need a tech lab for the Marauders. So if you want to build more Marauders, you'll need the tech lab. Which means no mass making Marines.
You scared me. Armed and ready. Been waiting on you.
Do that.
SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
Okay. 2 Marauders, 2 medics.
By the numbers, boys.
Additional
SCV ready.
This is a Nexus. This is the command center of Protoss forces.
Additional supply.
There's the reduced range damage I was talking about.
Additional supply.
This is where they make probes, which are like our SCVs.
You scared me.
I need supply depots.
Sure thing. Woo-hoo! Overtime.
Not enough minerals.
Of course.
Say the word.
Got a whole lot of love.
They're starting to march forward, you can see.
First round's on me. All about that. Believe it.
Please state the nature of your medical. You rang.
No! Lost one.
Time's a wasting.
SCV ready. Bad news? Huh?
Add-on complete.
Need a light. Say the word.
Oh,
SCV ready.
there we go.
Time's a wasting.
Okay.
Say the word, baby.
Alright, let's make a force to go get this Protoss relic, and then they can go and help this group.
Go
The
on.
doctor is in.
Oh, it's on.
Additional supply depots. Not enough
Oh,
minerals.
I'm aware. Working on it.
SCV ready. Ah! You scared me!
The doctor is in.
Don't leave me hanging.
What's going on? SCV ready.
It's about to get heavy.
Get it, because heavy armor. They have a range of
Additional supply
6, by the
depots
way.
required.
I don't think I said that. They do shoot slower at 1.5. Slower than a Marine. But if they're hitting armored
It's
units,
on.
they really show their
Have
worth.
a blast.
I see this spine.
Huh?
Let's take a look.
Daylight's burning. Ready to raise some hell. I'm going in.
Let me just use the speed to go get it.
Ready to raise some
No, not with that kind of... Well, maybe. Oh, so close.
It's about to get heavy.
Bad news?
Don't leave me hanging. It's go time.
I'm waiting on you.
2 more. We'll take this force to go get the artifact.
Ready to raise some hell.
Just in case.
Say the word, baby. Oh, it's on. Sure thing. First round's on me. Got it. All about that. It's go time. It's about
And then we'll have to find the other... We'll have to find the last one.
Daylight's burning.
Don't leave me hanging. Got it. It's go time. Sure. It's about
doctor
to
is
get
in.
heavy.
Okay, that's 3. And we'll just have to find the last one. Just somewhere.
I'm all about that.
Till then, move down here.
Got a whole lot of love. Sure.
Okay, they can get through, but that also means the enemy can get through. So, that's not great. Not well done there. Sorry.
Don't leave me hanging.
Alright, we'll get this force up here, and then we'll continue to go. The Hellion can be used as a scout.
Smoke it.
Say the word.
brought the enemies to me. That'll work.
Don't leave me hanging. Release. Sure thing. Sure.
You're still active. You can tell they're active if they're standing up like that, like the orb that fires. If it looks like this top part of the orb is gone, and it looks like a compartment that's shut, you can tell that it's offline. Let me show you. Look at it now. See how it looks like a shut compartment? That's how you know it's offline. The Zerg's making some progress. I kind of made it to the halfway point, so we need to start moving.
Got it. Sure thing. First round on me. Release.
Maybe through here. Yeah, there's a little passageway.
It's go time. Sure. Oh, it's on.
Aha! Tried to hide.
Sure thing. Why not?
Alright, that's all 4 relics.
Let's have a blast.
Oh, I don't want the barracks there too.
Go on. Say the word, baby.
There you go.
It's about to get heavy. Release. Why not?
Let's heal up real quick.
Just say when. It's go time.
There you go, stalling you. Oh, and the Zerg decided to come and attack. Cute, I saw that. Oh, I forgot the engineering bay. I'm really bad about that. I apologize.
Move it. Bad news.
I will try to be
We
better.
hear you.
Say the word, baby.
Alright, and we made it. Hooray! Got to the artifact. Oh no!
What the?
Oh no, enemies attacking! Beat these statues, which are powerful and they hit an area. Make sure you have a sufficient enough force.
It's go time.
And that's that mission.
I got a crew coming down to pick up the artifact.
We got what we came for. Let's hightail it out of here.
I forgot how resourceful you were, Jim. I won't make that mistake twice.
Kerrigan.
Uh-oh. A quicker mission there because it's a race. Who gets to the artifact first? Complete all mission objectives on Smash and Grab. Complete Smash and Grab mission on normal without losing a unit to the Protoss Stone Guardian. So don't have any Marines there. Marauders and Medics. Also, hit and run. Complete it on hard in less than 15 minutes. We were still slow. Now, this one's easier to get on a second time through the mission because you don't have to worry about grabbing the relics. You can just go. Go as fast as you can.
That's funny, convict. I don't recall giving you access to our database.
Just keeping up on current events, Captain. Seems this Queen of Blades got everybody running scared. She don't look so tough.
You have no idea who she is, do you, Tychus?
Don't matter to me none.
Well, it matters to Jim. They were close once.
Wait a minute. You're telling me they were shacked up?
Apparently she was something else. Before the Zerg took her. Turned her into that.
And Jimmy feels responsible.
Honestly, if we have to face her again, I don't know what he'll do.
Woman like that, there's only one thing to do.
15 minutes later, on the bridge.
I caught Tychus hacking into our database, sniffing around about Kerrigan. I don't know what his game is, but we clearly can't trust him.
Matt, me and Tychus ran together a long time. Got in all sorts of trouble. When the law finally caught up, he took the rap for both of us. Never once ratted me out. I got a second chance. He got locked up.
I understand your loyalty, sir, but...
I owe him, Matt. Leave it be.
Yes, sir.
And then you get some really interesting information. 47 minutes later. I said, I owe him, Matt. Just leave it be. New mercenaries. Let's talk to Graven Hill.
Folks ready to fight.
Graven Hill? Graven Hill?
Right price.
Hammer Securities is now available. They cost 30,000, and we have 305,000 credits. We get 2 Elite Marauders, which have 25% more health and plus 20% damage. Now, it doesn't sound like a lot, but remember, they do 10-20 versus armor. An extra 20% on that would be really good versus armor. Plus, they already have a good amount of health at a Herdred, so an extra 25%, taking them up to 125, wouldn't be bad. 2 squads, and you get 2. I also like their Hammer Securities. Private security firm based in the Kelmore and Combine. HSEC provides corporate security. So HSEC, Hammer Securities, provides corporate security and often finds itself at odds with the Dominion, which means they won't feel bad about fighting for us. Sure.
Your Mobius buddies ever happen to mention that the Queen of Blades wants these artifacts too?
Hey, they just give me the missions, man. What's it matter anyway? Putting that bitch down would be doing everyone a favor.
I thought it was just about the money with you, Tychus.
Nothing says I can't do my part for humanity and get paid well for my trouble.
Right.
Right. News time.
This is Donnie Vermillion live from UNN. Tonight, we're going to discuss the infamous Queen of Blades. Scientists and military insiders have long speculated that the enigmatic alien is, in fact, an infested human.
That's right, Donnie. Is it possible that the leader of the Zerg has a human heart?
More importantly, Kate, could this mean some kind of Terran-Zerg alliance is possible?
Donnie, there's never been any evidence at all to suggest that infested humans retain their free will.
You make a good point, Kate. The question is then, how do we kill her?
That's one I think we all can agree on. If humanity is to survive, the Queen of Blades needs to be eliminated.
Just that look there from Jimmy says it all. Artifact. Have another piece.
I've been hearing strange stories from the crew of late. Unexplained noises, strange visions, voices in the dark. Rumor has it these things are haunted.
Superstitious nonsense. These artifacts are completely inert and they're contained down here in the lab. There is some trace radiation, but I don't see how they could affect things elsewhere on the ship.
Heaven forbid we run across alien tech that messes with our primitive little monkey brains. Just keep a close eye on them, Doc.
Protoss crystal sample discovered by Raynor's Raiders. I placed the crystal in saline solution for storage. Its density has increased 553% in the last 12 hours. Where does it get energy or raw materials for that? I have a terrible suspicion that it's connecting to the ship somehow. If Swan suspects, he'll drop it out the airlock, and that would be a tragedy. This sample could lead to huge breakthroughs for the Raiders. I just have to be careful. If there's any sign that it will harm the Hyperion, I'll destroy the crystal myself.
That Zerg woman seemed to know you. She really rattled you, didn't she?
Me and her, well, we go back a ways. She was a ghost once. Back then, we were hooked up with Mengsk fighting to get rid of the old Confederacy. We made a pretty good team.
What happened to her?
She was a casualty of war. No offense, Doc, but I really don't like to talk about it.
I understand. If you ever change your mind, I'm here.
I believe that she was a casualty of war is the same line that Minx used in Starcraft 1 when you leave her there and Raynor gets into it with him and he just calls her a casualty of war, which of course really ticked off Jimmy. Not that I don't blame him. Of course, Protoss research level is 4, so we're short on that, but I just want to show you, you can come here and look at any time, and it'll tick up to where you are.
Are you alright, sir? Confronting Kerrigan again after all these years.
We've got to stop her, Matt. No matter what she's after.
Well, we gave her a setback today. The artifacts are obviously important to her. I just wish we knew why.
Well, that's the question, isn't it? But we'll have to continue this next time. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a lot of fun. I really hope you're enjoying the campaign because I know I am. I'm having a blast. Until next time, I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.